to something totally different. I'll go into the whole thing of stereotypes. Again, I don't look like what apparently a Peter should look like. So I've had many trips with some of my close friends, and whenever we go to, whether it's Bali or Thailand, because of the dreadlocks, I get the nickname Bob Marley. Now, for people who may not have traveled much or who don't have dreadlocks, I realized in Thailand, Bali, Bob Marley is like a demigod. Seriously. So I was in a trip in Thailand with my close friend a while back, and we were there for only 4 nights, but we walked the same major entertainment strip every day. And I got the nickname Bob Marley. And because he was bigger than me, not even big, but he was bigger than me. Asians have no fucking filter. So I was Bob Marley, he was big boy. Bob Marley, big boy. For the next, they only took like 2 days to know who we are. I was Bob Marley, big boy. So you're the one selling yourself. I did not mention any names. There will be no names mentioned. There will be no names mentioned in this comedy special. There will be no names mentioned in this comedy special. But that's not even the joke. The joke is, I didn't even get to finish. The joke is sometimes I'd sleeping, sometimes he'd sleeping. So he'd sleeping and I'd be minding my own business. Like, hey, Bob Marley, we're a big boy, you know? But it was kind of cool. Like we were personalities for that 4 days. We were the guys on the street. And Bob Marley, for you, no woman, no cry. Half-price cocktails. I said half-price cocktails, free drinks, whatever you want. Karaoke bar. We skipped the line. We actually took over from the poor guy's show for like a whole night. But that's a side story. One other thing while we were in Thailand or Phuket, you party as a boy, it's a boys trip, so you party most of the time. Then at the very end, because we had time to kill, and we were like 5-6 hours before our flight, we're like, we've been in Phuket the whole time, and all we've seen is cafes, pubs, clubs, hotels, sleep, repeat. We haven't even gone to the beach. So we went to the beach, and at the beach, and again, this is Thailand about almost 10, 11, almost 12 years ago. So it was way more laid back than it is now. And we saw people paragliding. And I'm like, wow, that's pretty cool. I want to try. And my friend, Big Boy's like, hey, this is a bit crazy, We can't do this shit, This thing is it's not licensed. Because there's a guy asking, this much money, cash, and you move on. Anyway, the fun part of the story was, I'll do the paragliding. I said, fuck it, you live once. And it's a quarter of the price, if not less, of Australia. So we did the paragliding. So anyway, he straps you up. You're strapped, he does what he has to do. And says, speedboat starts moving, you start running, and we take off. I'm like, cool. But he didn't latch himself up. The guy who was gonna be my pilot did not latch himself up. I'm like, what about you? Don't worry, Bob Marley, we go. So we're running, and all he does was run behind me, and just before we take off, he piggybacks onto me on my shoulders, and then grabs a kite, and we both take off. I'm strapped, he has nothing but his legs over my shoulders, and we go, and he's handling the kite. I'm like, shit, you're very trusting, because what if I was a psycho or panicked and punched you, we both die, It's the worst way of suicide killing ever. Anyway, it was a fantastic flight over the ocean. And then coming back, this is why I knew there are no roads in freaking Thailand. Coming back, there's no clearing zone like Australia. Oh, there's an area for paragliding. This is where you land. This is where you take off. He just said, okay, I'm gonna aim. We meet my friend. It was a 2-man business. 2-man. We meet my friend over there. Where his friend was, it's a public beach. So all he says, his friend is trying to clear the beach because we're landing. And I saw this poor lady run, grab her baby, because now we're getting to land. She grabbed her baby and took off like this. And I'm like, and I had to lift up my feet over people who were sunbathing, and we landed. That was fucking fantastic. And I told him, hey, big boy, you gotta try this. And he's like, his FOMO got to him, and eventually he did. He was shaking a bit as he left, but we did it together. So that's one of the adventures I love to tell.